everyone, I am Ishansh Bansal, class 9th A. I am today showing you an activity on growth of roots in onion bulbs. For this activity, we will need 2 glass tumblers full of water and 2 onions. We will place the onions on the 2 glass tumblers like this. And then we will see the length of roots in both the bulbs for a few days. We will watch it after 2 to 3 days. Today is day 2 and you can see that the roots have enlarged and there is a change in the color of solution as well. Today is day 3 and the observation are as follows. The root fibers here have enlarged and the onions have puffed. This is day 4 and we will today cut the tips of roots up to 1 centimeter of onion in jar B and again place it back. We have cut it up to 1 centimeter and now we will place it on the jar B. For a few days we will observe the growth of roots in both the jars and record our observations. Today is day 6 and we have missed day 5. And in jar A, we can see that there is a little bit growth at the root base. But in jar B, the root tips, see the jar B. The root tips stopped growing in jar B because the dividing cells located at the root tips were removed. It is concluded that growth of roots occurred due to the activity of dividing cells present at the root apex, or it is also known as apical meristem. The cells of the meristematic tissues have the ability to divide continuously and add new cells to the plant body.
Of stomatal transpiration. Most of the transpiration takes place through stomata. Stomata are microscopic parts consisting of 2 kidney-shaped guard cells. In stomatal transpiration, water vapor moves through the stomata of leaf. Water absorbed by the roots rises through the stem and reaches the tissues of the leaves through veins. A large number of spongy mesophyll cells in the leaf have their surfaces exposed to the intercellular spaces. The surfaces of the cells give out some of the water which forms a thin film. The water from this film evaporates and the water vapor formed saturates in the intercellular spaces. This vapor then diffuses into the other connecting intercellular spaces and finally reaches substomatal space from where it escapes out through the stomata. Stomata are absent in the submerged hydrophytes, that is, Hydrilla, Vallisneria. Mechanism of opening and closing of stomata. Transpiration occurs as long as the stomata are open. It stops when they are closed. Open and closed stomata. Closed stomata. Flaccid guard cell. Stoma closed. Stoma open. Turgid guard cell. Thick cell wall. Thin cell wall. The opening and closing of stomata depend upon the turgid or flaccid state of guard cells. When the guard cells are in the flaccid state, stomatal aperture closes. During daytime, as a result of photosynthesis, as the guard cells have chloroplast, concentration of carbohydrates rises, leading to osmotic uptake of water by the guard cells to swell. Since the wall of guard cells towards stomatal opening is thick, while outer convex wall is thin, inflow of water in the guard cells causes them to bulge outwards, thus widening the stomatal opening. When the osmotic pressure of the guard cells becomes lower during night, the water leaves these cells due to exosmosis and moves to the neighboring epidermal cells having cell sap of higher concentration. The guard cells become flaccid and shrink, and the stomatal aperture closes.
To prepare a temporary mount of a leaf, peel to show its stomata. Materials required: fresh leaf of a lily plant, slide, watch glass, forceps, glycerine, brush, pair of sharp scissors, saffron in solution, blotting paper, cover slip, compound microscope. Procedure: hold a freshly plucked lily leaf. Break the leaf from front to back by putting suitable pressure so that the peel of lower surface comes out. Ensure that you are taking the epidermis from the lower side as the dorsal surface is rich in stomata. Cut small pieces of the peel into watch glass filled with water. Add a few drops of saffronin into the watch glass to stain the leaf peel. After 2 minutes, place the stained peel in water in the watch glass again to wash off extra stain. Put a drop of glycerin on the slide. With the help of a brush, transfer a piece of peel on the slide. Put the cover slip over the peel gently by first making an angle of 45 degrees with the slide with the help of forceps. The peel should never be folded. Place the cover slip on the slide gently and gradually to avoid the entry of air bubbles. Drain out the excess stain by blotting paper. Examine under the low power of the microscope. Observations: the epidermis is made of uniseriate layers of cells. The cells are closely packed together with distinct cell walls. Each stomata is guarded by a pair of bean-shaped cells called guard cells. Guard cells are rich in chloroplasts. you.